Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting into a few Good Molecules skincare products. I haven't really purchased anything from Good Molecules before. I've received samples, but I did an order with Beautylish with their gift card event, and I wanted to spend at least $120 so I could get a $20 gift card. So I added a few Good Molecules things to my cart because it's one of those skincare brands that's actually reasonably priced. So I picked up the famous Instant Cleansing Balm. This is a well-loved makeup remover. I believe I've tried a sample. It's been a while, don't quite remember the texture, so I will be showing you how this works and my thoughts on it. I have to say I love the packaging. It's like a tin. So very cool, pink, love that. I picked up the Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel eye patches. It seemed like a good value for 30 pairs of eye gels. Ooh, I can smell the eucalyptus. So I will be trying that with you later. And then as part of my order, I actually got this for free with a minimum spend. This is the Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. Yeah, an exfoliating toner that I will try with you as well. Not that I need more toners in my collection, but it came with my order for free, so why not try it? It's got all the ingredient list on there and the percentages. Wow, I've never seen a brand do that before. 79% water. Okay, paying for a lot of water. 3.5% glycolic acid. We'll get into the details into that when I use it a little bit later. And then I picked up 3 cleansing bars. These are the Clarify and Cleanse bars. And I picked up these because I like to use bars in the shower on my body. So these kind of smell like eucalyptus as well. I'm not sure, something. It says these are soap-free with salicylic acid, kaolin clay, cacao powder to help clear the complexion for acne-prone skin. So as the temperature warms up, I do start to break out on my chest. So this will be perfect. This is a pH 5.5 through 6.5 range. So interesting. So I will try this out in the shower tonight and let you know how that works. Love the ingredient percentage breakdown. That's awesome. Anyways, I got 3 of those and that completes my Good Molecules order. So first up, we're going to get into the cleansing balm. I want to describe it first before I show you how it works. This brand is made in Korea. Awesome, I had no idea. This is a nourishing sea buckhorn oil, Camilla oil, and shea butter balm. You use the spatula, scoop some out onto skin. You massage and then rinse away or wipe away with a damp cloth. Use night and day. This one doesn't have the percentage ingredients on the packaging, but that's okay. I'm gonna open it up. So here is the little spatula, very narrow, that it comes with. And then you lift this part off, and this is the balm. Just a white, simple cleansing balm that you scoop out and then it melts in your hands on your face. No scent. Love that. All right, so I will see you in the bathroom at the sink. I will show you what this does. All right, so here is the balm. I went to check and see if I can use this to remove my eye makeup. Not something I normally do. I use a separate makeup remover for the eyes and lips, but just wanted to test it out first time, see what it does. And I'm gonna use my spatula here and scoop some out in my hand. You guys have probably seen how these work, but just in case, you just rub it in. Okay, make sure it breaks down and then put it directly on dry skin. Do some work, rub it in. I think I might need more just because I have, you know, all the makeups on. It does seem to break down to an oil very easily. Take some more here, very generous amount. The only thing I don't like about a lot of balms is this part happens and then sometimes you lose those little bits. You know, you drop them in the sink or whatnot. All right, so now we're really oily, so that was probably too much, but I'm gonna see what this baby can do. I like that it's fragrance free. I'm gonna go into the lashes now. So the directions didn't specifically say I couldn't use it on my eyes, but we'll see what happens here. I feel like it's breaking down some of the mascara, but it's definitely taking a while. I'm gonna use a little pad here to help. So a little bit tough to get that off. I probably wouldn't do this again on the eyes because I feel like I do have a lot of product on my face, so it just doesn't break down that quickly. So I'm gonna show you on my swatches how this works. So I did get that wet, so that made it harder to remove all this. So yeah, it's not really coming off that easily because I wet my skin first, so I'm actually gonna dry my skin off. Came off a little bit and then take some more. Wow. That Patrick Top Blush is really staying on my skin. So it's coming off, but it's taking a lot of friction to come off there. Interesting. Okay, let's do this side. So lip liner and eyeliner. A lot of rubbing happening here. Interesting. So I think you might want to use a towel if you have like really strong permanent makeup almost. Long-lasting makeup, you might want to use a towel with this formula because it does take quite a bit of work to get that to come off, just using my hands by itself. This is why I show you how it works, so you guys can see all the challenges of different types of makeup and different areas on your face and how everything's kind of unique and has its own special amount of energy that you have to use if you want to get it off. So I'm going to use my Clinique Take the Day Off to make sure my mascara is off before I rinse my face, because otherwise I'll just have to do this later. It just removes mascara more quickly, it breaks it down a lot faster than cleansing balms. So I don't really recommend cleansing balms on the eyes, but I know a lot of you guys do that, just all in one step. So that is what we like to see, this versus this. So here is my cleansing cloth. At the ready, I'm going to dampen it with semi-warm water. So I had all the makeup on, foundation, concealer, powder, cream blush, powder blush, eyebrows, mascara, eyeliner, had the whole gamut on. We'll see what this does. But from what I could tell, I think this cleanser will work best with a cloth like this, just because it's less effort to remove all of it and you don't have to keep rubbing with your hands. I think it's true, honestly, for most cleansers, especially cleansing balms. They just need a little bit of help. Interesting, didn't get all the lips either. All right, so I do need to rinse my face off, but look at that. That is what came off. Nice, right? On to rinsing my face. Face is washed. I still have some mascara remnants, of course. My face feels clean, feels soft, doesn't feel dried out. This product gets really oily, especially, you know, I feel like you keep having to add more because not everything's kind of coming off that quickly. I think this is a reasonably priced product, and I know a lot of people love it, but it's first impressions, it's not my favorite formula. I mean, I've tried a lot of cleansing balms though. I've tried like $70, $80 cleansing balms that are just, they melt down nicer. They remove product easier. So I think like there's not a lot of ingredients in here, but I just feel like even though it got really oily, it's like it didn't really break down the makeup that well. So that was interesting, you know, good to try. But I think like for everyday makeup, maybe not that heavy. This is fine on its own, but I would feel most comfortable making sure everything's removed with a damp cloth. So at the end of the day, my face is clean, so that's nice. All right, so I'll be using the other products with you in a bit. All right, fresh and clean out of the shower. So let me tell you about how this cleansing bar works. So this is the Clarify and Cleanse bar. It has some sort of soap ingredient as the main ingredient, sodium cochiol isothione. Vegetable oil is the second ingredient. Then we have some other soap ingredient, water, glycerin. Kaolin is 1%. Cocoa fruit powder is 0.5. I don't really know what that's about. I can't tell that that's in here. It has grapeseed oil, 0.5%. Salicylic acid is 0.45%. So pretty tolerable. It has some sort of seed oil, tea tree, and something else at the end. I don't know what it is. Okay, it looks like they increased the salicylic acid from previous versions. Okay, even though I think it's still a little bit weak, that's okay. So what was it like? So, and when it touches water, it turns white. The one I used is still in the shower. I wasn't gonna bring out a slimy bar of soap. But it turns white and it lathers fairly quickly. It doesn't leave any residue or slimy effect like some bar soaps do. I'm thinking of like Irish Spring that leaves like a nice ugly film on your skin that dries you out. So far my skin feels a little bit dry on my legs. I didn't put lotion on. I just want to see like what my skin feels like with just using this soap, and it doesn't feel overwhelmingly drying right away, but as time goes on, my skin doesn't feel dry. So it's not like a moisturizing cleansing bar or anything like that. It actually is supposed to treat acne. I don't have a ton right now, but we'll see how this goes. This is just a first impressions. The thing I don't like about it, it's a little bit small for the price, I think. You guys can see it in my hand here. It's a nice ergonomic shape though. It's better than a square or a rectangle bar. You can hold it really easily. But I don't love the scent of it. It's very tea tree, eucalyptus scent. It must be tea tree that I'm smelling. It's very strong. Tea tree is always very strong. I'd rather that I not have a scent, but I get that people like to smell clean, and this is a very kind of unisex herbal scent going on here, but I prefer that it didn't smell, to be honest, or smell a little bit lighter and fresher. Sometimes herbal just gets too grassy, you know what I mean? But I think it cleans well and it doesn't leave a residue, so you can't ask for more than that with a bar soap. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't know that I bought 3. I'm sure I'll use them all throughout the summer and stuff, but I don't know that I would be jumping to repurchase just because they're a little bit pricey. The toner first. So this is the Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. It has a lot of water, glycolic acid, glycerin, that ferment filtrate. Salicylic acid is 0.2%, has aloe, niacinamide 0.1%, some seed extracts, leaf extracts. Hyaluronic acid is 50 ppm, and then there's another version of hyaluronic acid in here. Okay, parts per million, that's what that means. Okay, so the glycolic acid is 3.5%, so not super strong. And then the ferment filtrate is probably the special ingredient, most special ingredient. In here, I like the glass brown apothecary kind of bottle. This is 120 mils, 4 ounces, not a bad size. The pH is 4.12. I'm going to use a cotton pad and gently sweep over freshly cleansed skin, and there's a seal on here, of course. All right, so onto the cotton pad. I just like to give it a good smell. Doesn't smell like anything. I'm just gonna pat this on so you can put it into your palms and pat it onto skin. It contains AHA, so you want to wear sunscreen after using this. I'm feeling a little bit of irritation, not gonna lie. A little tingling happening. So I use retinol like once a week, and I use masks, exfoliating masks and stuff. So I probably didn't need to apply that tonight, but I'm feeling a little irritated from it, just kind of right away. So we'll see if I continue to use that one in the future. As I said, I don't really need a toner, but just want to try it out, just get a reaction for you guys and what it is like. But it's pretty much a very liquidy, typical toner, no scents, and a little bit strong probably if you have sensitive skin. So that is that. Let's go on to the Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches, formulated to firm, energize, and hydrate tired eyes. That sounds amazing. So this lasts 6 months. I don't really want to open this because I do have some patches already open, but I don't like those patches because they have little green tea bits. So this has glycerin, niacinamide, caffeine, castor seed oil, licorice root extract, aloe, blah blah blah. There's no percentage ingredients on here. So you leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Here we are. Here's the packaging. Ugh. Comes with a nice spatula, and you're gonna lift this part up. Ooh, look at that slime. That's what we like to see. Just be careful with eye gel patch packaging. Sometimes if you store it like this, all the liquid comes out. So use the spatula to separate the gel pieces, which are really hard to pick up on their own. Wow, this is slimy and goopy. You guys see this? Okay, these are really clear. So I'm just gonna take them right under the eye there. Wow. These are the slimiest eye gel patches I have ever used. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab another one. These were nicely priced. Sometimes eye patches are really expensive. Even like K-beauty brands that are usually pretty reasonable. Sometimes they charge you a lot of money for like a one-time use kind of a product. All right, here we go. Usually I don't use these on a regular basis because they are such a temporary effect on the under eye, but if you are going to take photos or you have a special occasion you want to look really plumped up temporarily for, these are perfect. A lot of models, people doing photo shoots put these on before they put on makeup just to smooth and fill everything out. Sometimes I have trouble with them sliding down my face. So you just store that spatula in the lid there, and that is it. Wow. So I like that seems like a pretty simple eye patch. There's not like tons of bells and whistles. Caffeine's gonna help with puffiness and all that. I think my skin is slightly irritated from that toner, not gonna lie. But these feel cool and really nice and kind of puts you in that relaxing mood. So first impressions, a little slimy, but I like them so far. Not bad. Kind of a basic eye patch. All right, let's talk about this cleansing balm again. I think it's a decent balm. Like if you wanted a low-cost product, this would be like a good, decent drugstore quality. Although drugstore quality usually means I have a little bit of trouble getting all of the makeup off with those kinds of quality balms. Like usually I need something a little bit more, or I need to do it twice when I use those products. Also, like it just doesn't break down that easy, so you get those little chunks. And I just find like I always feel like I need to keep grabbing more to get all the makeup off, even though I have like tons of product on my face. I don't know if that's just That's just me. I probably need to add water, kind of help it out the formula a little bit. Yeah, I think there is a sort of a difference in quality if you go up a few dollars, it seems, with cleansing balms. Like if you just spend a little bit more, sometimes like those extra ingredients to kind of make the formula a little bit softer and not as balmy waxy kind of helps. And I'm thinking of like the Deviant skincare formula. Like it's really hard to like come back from using that for so long to something like this. It's just different. Like I could count on that formula to get my makeup off. Elemis is another like similar texture where it's like more soft and cream-like almost, rather than like hard waxy balm to very liquidy oil kind of texture. Anyways, I'm all about texture when it comes to skincare. I can't always talk about effectiveness, but when it comes to like, oopsie, you guys see how that slid down? When it comes to like cleansers, you can usually tell like how well a product removes makeup, how easy it is. This wasn't as easy as I wanted it to be, but you know, people like it overall, so I think it's good to try it out. All right, I'm going to let these sit for the 10 to 15 minutes and I'll come back and show you what I think after I take them off. I kept these on longer than 10-15 minutes and they definitely dried out, way less juicy. All right, so let's, and they did fall down a couple times. My fine lines look a little bit better, a little bit more filled out, plumped up. You know, as I said, these give very temporary effects on me, so you know, it's not something I use that often. Why is my skin pilling? I don't know if it's the serum on the patches, but I'm getting some pilling on my skin, so that's interesting. But yeah, my eyes look okay. Not bad. They're decent patches. My favorite thing from this little Good Molecules haul, I don't know that I have a favorite thing. I say my least favorite thing is the toner because I did feel quite a bit of sensitivity after I applied it. I think everything could be a little bit better. You know, when you try a lot of skincare, you get the best of the best. I think the best thing about this range, it's decent for the price. The cleansing bar cleaned really well, so I'm going to continue to use it. I don't love the smell, but otherwise it's decent at what it does. Cleansing balm, you know, if you use a cleansing towel with it, I think it works great. A little bit more work to break down the balm, but otherwise it's fine. It does the job. All right, patches, a little bit slimy, but still does the job. So I can't complain too much. If you guys have any questions about Good Molecules, any details you want to hear from me about these products, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.